Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll
Leading
get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, number 11.
Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Batting second.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he takes a called strike 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Brian Dozier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 75 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that.
The 0-1 pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So a nice first inning there for young Matt Garza. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dozier onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. A scoop with the bare hand.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Number 75.
So striding forward now, number 75, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
A runner at first with no outs here. Way out in front.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. So coming to the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
For Mauer, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Ready now, number 73. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Jason
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. This is pulled into right. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's set. Here it comes. Zach Davies is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. For Castro, that's his first double on the year. The 0-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With two strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins forced to settle for one. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kepler.
And a fastball just a bit up.
0-1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Bounce towards the mound, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is right there, one down.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First delivery to him on the way. Out into right center, well hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, number 17. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That's in there. Base hit. Arcia is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Sano takes it in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll go now to the top of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Villar is right there on to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at. Digging in, Matt Garza. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar.
Second baseman, Jonathan
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to
75.
try it again. Number 75. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box now, number 7. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castro has it, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leads. Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Miguel Sano.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Byron Buxton.
Now a bunt attempt here. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
First pitch on its way. Number 73 stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
From the stretch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 7 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins forced to set. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Right fielder.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded softly to the right. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Settling in now,
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. So digging in now, Zach Davies. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zach Davies.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Braun moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Ready for another 20. Shot now. Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. One-0 count. Here it is. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
That misses. 2-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. Sano takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Miller. Leading off the inning, number 17, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 17.
In there at the knees, strike one.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 22.
Now at the plate, Matt Garza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's how the game's played sometimes if you help yourself out. He's not throwing real well.
In now, Jonathan Villar. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Buxton.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
73.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 73. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Castro's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, that's the only way you're going to hit that ball right there. That's what you call a backdoor slider. He stayed with it and shut the door, driving it the other way.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach Davies. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one. A man at third with one away. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Center fielder,
Number 75. Stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Number 7 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This one's down to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ian Kroll will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Line down the left field line. But this will be fouled. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lifted in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. And a high strike there. 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Kepler is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. He doubled earlier in the game. 1-for-2 to this point. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Orlando Arcia becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, number 73. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swings through the slider there. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jason Castro. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 2 down.
Now batting.
In now, Zach Davies. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're on top 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Jet Bandy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Polanco gonna have to hurry, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate. Matt Belisle, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering. John Jaso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he just misses with a curveball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Luke Hochaver comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hochaver.
This is line to left. Braun is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 20.
Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
1 out and a runner on third. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. So stepping in, Miguel Sano. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Pitch inside. The throw And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull the ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Joe Mauer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss and a ball down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler ranging back to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
3 runs already home here. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Settling in now, number 75. He went down on strikes last time up.
Center fielder
down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, number 7.
Standing in, number 7. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Zach Davies earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Matt Garza permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins: 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.